What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE furious with Mick Foley, WWE 2K22 GM mode is coming back, AEW beat Raw, is Roman Reigns gonna retire Jeff Hardy, Heyman choosing Lesnar or Reigns tonight, and much more. Oh, by the way, there is a story going around that WWE is selling to Disney, but it's gotta be bogus. I mean, the source is Slice Wrestling. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into the first story. Now, our first story looks at WWE being furious with Mick Foley. It looks like WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley's recent rhetoric concerning the WWE's failures didn't go over well with WWE officials, unsurprisingly. And in case you missed it, Foley posted a video praising AEW and calling on the WWE to step up its game, saying that they have a problem. Foley also elaborated further on this during an interview with Sean Waltman, where he pointed out two instances of the WWE failing with NXT call-ups Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Now, the Mat Men podcast, Andrew Zarian is reporting, let's talk about the Mick Foley video that I can tell you people are very unhappy with it at WWE that they put that video out. I'm not gonna say who told me, but there is like an unwritten rule with these legends where you can't disparage the company in any way, and that was pretty disparaging. He was pretty blatant about saying, we're not doing good stuff here, guys. Now, Foley has often spoke his mind about the WWE regardless of his status with the company. Funnily enough, this is a point that Booker T even agreed with, his first hot take in a while. And what do you think of Foley's comments? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE 2K22 GM mode is coming back. Look, I know we should have put this on WrestleGamia, but it's such a short article that we thought we'd just put it here. That's great news for fans of WWE's GM mode, as Sports Gamers Online's Michael Straw is reporting the beloved mode, not seen since SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, is returning in WWE 2K22, currently scheduled for a March 2022 release. I guess we can now forgive them for that big delay. According to Straw, sources have told me that GM mode has long been a desire of the development team in addition to the fan base. With the game taking a year off in 2020, it allowed the team the perfect opportunity to bring it back into the mix. It was a top priority, one source said. The fans clearly wanted it, and the team knew that they had the ammo to get it approved and in. The GM mode has reportedly been playtested and has received tremendous positive feedback so far. The report added, it's going to become the most played mode in the game. I can say that with certainty. Another source went even further, saying the mode will sell this game. As far as what the mode entails fully, that information wasn't provided at the time of the conversations. Official details are expected when 2K makes a full reveal of features in January. Of course, fans have some massive expectations for 2K22, and a great GM mode could go a long way in restoring the fans' faith in the 2K series. We wonder what kind of features GM mode will have. Will they have an extra option of a good and bad creative team, just like in real life? Will you be able to ignore contract time so that wrestlers can go over to AEW? Okay, I kid, but it sounds really exciting. Next up, AEW beats Raw? Now, the Wednesday Night War is over, but the WWE and AEW continue to watch each other's ratings. And now it appears the 8th September edition of Dynamite defeated Raw in a key demographic, the much desired 18 to 49 demo that advertisers are said to look for when choosing which program to advertise on. According to Wrestling News, in the 18 to 49 demo, the show did a 0.53, which is up from the 0.37 last week. Dynamite edged out this past Monday's episode of Raw in the key demo with 681,000 viewers, as Raw did a 0.52 rating with 678,000 viewers. Now, whether or not Dynamite continues to draw big numbers like this is the real test. This Wednesday's show featured the TV debuts of Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole, and as AEW critics have pointed out, AEW can't expect to pop ratings solely on big signings. However, if these big ratings can lead to sustained ratings at this level, it's great news for AEW and a validation of AEW President Tony Khan's recent spending spree on talent. AEW's Chris Jericho, aka the Demo God, boasted, "Tonight, the game changed." And following AEW's big ratings win, he added, "I told you on Sunday night that the game has changed." And he also wrote, "I was wrong. It didn't take 4 to 6 months, it took 4 to 6 days. Jericho was of course referring to his past prediction that it would take AEW 4 to 6 months to overtake Raw in the ratings. Now, it is worth mentioning that Raw still had more viewers than Dynamite. Raw had 1.848 million viewers to AEW's 1.319 million viewers. Raw was ranked number 2 on cable on Monday in the 18 to 49 demo, while Dynamite came in first place in the 18 to 49. Now, the good thing is that both shows are doing good, but you're given certain fans will be arguing over which show is not only the best, but which one is best in the ratings. Next up, Roman Reigns to retire Jeff Hardy. Could Roman Reigns add Jeff Hardy to a number of WWE superstars whose careers he's ended? Not too long back, Reigns sent Daniel Bryan packing from SmackDown in a loser leaves SmackDown match, and now rumors are running wild that Jeff Hardy could be next. Wrestling's charismatic enigma recently appeared on the Wrestling Inside the Ropes podcast and discussed his future goals in the WWE. My number one goal is definitely to be Universal Champion one time before my career is over. I don't know how much longer I have, and I'm very much living like day to day here now, so I just want to entertain people. It's exciting to be back in front of the live audience. Brother Nero praised current Universal Champion Roman Reigns' work, including his new persona and the Usos' current role on the Blue brand. Hardy remarked that wrestling Reigns would be a dream come true. That's definitely a dream match, the dream match I have for my career. I've never been in the ring head to head with Roman Reigns, so that's on my bucket list for sure, and it can be a very beautiful encounter. Paul Heyman wasted no time replying to Jeff's interview, tweeting, "I'm a great admirer of all Jeff Hardy's accomplishments, and also for the fact he's arrogant enough to spell his Twitter handle in all caps. Great branding. It would be a pleasure to watch my tribal chief Roman Reigns smash Jeff into his well-earned WWE retirement." And while Jeff vs Roman Reigns' Universal match seems impossible since both superstars are on opposite brands, the WWE draft could quickly change things up. Next up is Lio Rush returning to AEW. As former WWE superstar Lio Rush returning to All Elite Wrestling. Rush, who signed with AEW after his debut at 2001's Double or Nothing, shocked the world when he announced his retirement from wrestling. However, Rush has been performing in Japan since then and could be back. AEW President Tony Khan tweeted, "I see a lot of tweets talking about Lio Rush today. Coincidentally, I've been talking to Lio Rush a lot recently about returning to AEW, and it feels like something that could happen in the near future. Would you guys like to see him back? Let us know in the comments down below." And finally, Heyman choosing Lesnar or Reigns tonight. And last but not least, the WWE's return to Madison Square Garden for the 10th September SmackDown could feature some huge moments, including the question of whether Paul Heyman will continue supporting Universal Champion Roman Reigns or return to his role as Brock Lesnar's advocate. With Lesnar scheduled to appear tonight, fans could finally have the answer to the question they've been asking since Heyman aligned with Reigns last year. Where do his loyalties lie? Heyman hinted at this during an interview with the New York Post. "From the moment I appeared on SmackDown television with Roman Reigns, it was, oh my god, what is Brock Lesnar's advocate doing with Roman Reigns now? This is an unanswered question that has to be addressed, and no better place to address it than Brock Lesnar's first appearance on television in 18 months in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, live on television." Paul Heyman is a genius when it comes to hype, but don't be surprised if the WWE leaves fans guessing as to who Heyman will side with. But there you have it guys, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.